Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the class of financial accounting. It's our first lecture. We will start from average due date. Our first chapter is average due date. Already we have discussed in detail about the theory, what is average due date and why we calculate average due date. These two questions are clear. Now I will move to the question number 1. How we are going to solve the question. First you will look at the question. The due dates for the payments of certain amounts are as follows. These are the certain amounts and their due dates and their transaction dates are mentioned in the question. Look at the transaction number 1, January 1, rupees 400 due on February 4. January 1 is the transaction date, amount is 400 and it is due on 4 February. 4 February is the due date. And similarly some other transactions are mentioned here. What is a requirement? Calculate a date on which the bill may be paid. We have to calculate a date on which these all bills can be paid without any loss of interest to either party. No party get any loss. We have to calculate that specific date on which payment is made and no interest will be charged. Means no payment will get delay. If payment get delay, interest will be charged on their payment. So before moving towards the question, I would like to discuss some points with you people. In this question we have the point on number 1 is, in this question we have to calculate a date on which neither party will get any loss of interest. Means no bill will get late after its due date. Bill must be paid within their due date. And the point number 2 is, in this question, point number 2, there are so many calculations in this question. Calculations, the first one calculation is the calculation of due date to base date. Calculation number 2 is the calculation of average due date. So I would like to introduce that there are some steps in the question. If we follow that specific steps, then question will become much more easier. How we will do the question? As we know, our first question is the question in which we have to calculate average due date. Date of transaction and average due date is mentioned in this question. So first of all we will take the transaction number 1 and we will put the transaction number 1 in our question. What is the format of the question? The format of the question is like this. First of all we have to mention the date of the bill, at which date the transaction is have been take place. In the second column we have to mention the due date of the bill. In the third column we have to make some calculations for the calculation for number of days. In fourth column we will write the amount of the bill. In fifth column we will write the product of the bill. So we will do this whole 5 steps in each and every transaction. So in first transaction, the date of transaction is 1st January, amount is 400 and due date is February 4. So I would like to write 1st January on date of bill, 4 February on due date, and 400 on amount of the bill. Now I will do these 3 steps for the whole question. In the second transaction, February 4 is the transaction date, 500 is the amount, and April 7 is the due date. So in the second transaction, the February 4 is the transaction date, 500 is the amount, due date is 7 April. So February 4 is the transaction date, 7 April is the due date, and 500 is the amount. The 3 steps we are going to do on all the question. In transaction number 3, April 1 is the transaction date. April 1 is the transaction date. What is the due date? Due date is May 4, 800 is amount. 4 May is the due date, 800 is the amount. Next transaction, 10 May is the transaction date, 700 is the amount. 700 is the amount. 10 May is the transaction date. 13 June is the due date. 13 June is the due date. Next transaction, 17 May is the transaction date. 17 May is the transaction date. 1000 is the amount. 20 June is the due date. 1000 is the amount. 20 June is the due date. We have done these 3 steps with the whole question. Now we will do step number 4 for the whole question. What is the step number 4? In step number before doing step number 4, we must have to take a base date. What is base date? Base date is the date at which the bills are required to be paid. In this due date, we will select the base date. Base date is the date which will come first, because we are trying to calculate a specific date on which these whole bills can be paid. As we look at the question, we find that first bill will be paid on 4 February, second will be paid on 7 February, third bill will be paid on 4 May, fourth bill will be paid on 13 June, fifth bill will be paid on 20 June. So this 5 bill will be paid on different dates, and we are trying to calculate a date on which these whole bills can be paid. We are not in a position to pay each bill separately. We want a specific combined date on which this whole bill can be paid. So to calculate that specific date, we must have to take a base date. Base date, the first date on which the bill will be paid. The date which comes early, as we find June. No, June is not early, because before 20th June may come. If we say that 4 May is the base date, no, 4 May is not the base date. Before May, April there is available. If we say April, no, before April, February though. So the very first bill we will pay is 4 February, and after 4 February the whole bills will be paid. The very first date which come is 4 February, so we will take 4 February as our base date. 4 February is the base date. Now in step number 4, the most important step of the question, we will calculate number of days from base date to due date. Means 4 February is your base date. Now how much days you will have to wait for the next bill? Suppose I say that 4 February is the base date and I am going to pay the bill on 4 February, so I don't have to wait anymore, and I will pay the bill as it, and I will find no number of days. But if I will say that I will make payment on 7 February, so how much days I will goes long, mean I'm paying on 4 February, so I don't have to wait anymore, or the person to whom I am paying is not going to wait. But if I am paying on 4 February and the due date of the bill is 7 February, so how much days is between 4 February to 7 February, how early I am paying to that person, because I have to pay on 7 February. So but we are supposing that I am paying on 4 February, or simply I would like to say that you have to calculate the number of days from base date to due date. You have to calculate the number of days from base date to due date. What is the step number 4? You have to calculate the number of days from base date to due date. How much days are coming between base date to due date? What is base date? The date which come early. Now look at the question number transaction number 2. The due date is 7 February. So how much days we have to wait? 4 February. So in February, how much days we have to go early? February 4, 5th, 6th, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and so on till 28 February. We have to wait 24 days. Because why? 4 February 4 दिन तो फरवरी के गए, 4 February 4 दिन फरवरी के गए. उसके बाद हम लोग 5 फरवरी से स्टार्ट करते हैं 28 फरवरी तक, तो हमारे पास 24 दिन आते हैं. कैसे 24 दिन आते हैं? फरवरी में कितने दिन होते हैं? 28 दिन. 28 दिन में से 4 दिन निकाल दो तो बाकी पीछे कितने रह गए? 24। अगर इस तरह से आसान नहीं लगता तो आप कैलकुलेट कर लें। 4 दिन के बाद 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28। ये हमारे पास 24 दिन बन रहे हैं। अगर इस तरह से भी मुश्किल लगता है, रफ पेज ले ले, उस पर लिख ले 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, कैलकुलेट कर ले, आपके पास 24 दिन बनते हैं। So 24 days are from February. Then what is the next month after February? फरवरी के बाद कौन सा मंथ आता है? मार्च। मार्च में कितने दिन होते हैं? 31st। हाउ मच डेज आर अवेलेबल इन द मंथ ऑफ मार्च? 31st। देन अप्रैल। मार्च के बाद कौन सा मंथ आता है? अप्रैल। अप्रैल में कितने डेज है? 7, क्योंकि इन्होंने कहा 7 अप्रैल तक कैलकुलेट करना है, तो 7 दिन अप्रैल के ले लिए। फिर हम इन सबको सम अप कर लेंगे। 24 + 31 + 7 हमारे पास आ रहा है 62। दिस इज अवर स्टेप नंबर 4, द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेप इन द होल क्वेश्चन. Now we will move towards the transaction number 3. What is due date? For May. Again we will go base date to due date. Again we will calculate number of days from base date to due date. Base date क्या है? 4 फरवरी। 4 फरवरी से 28 फरवरी तक कितने दिन आते हैं? 24 दिन। 4 से यानी 5 फरवरी से 28 फरवरी तक 24 दिन आते हैं। फिर फरवरी के बाद कौन सा महीना आता है? मार्च। मार्च में कितने दिन है? 31। मार्च के बाद कौन सा महीना आता है? अप्रैल। अप्रैल में कितने दिन है? 30। अप्रैल के बाद कौन सा महीना आता है? मई। अप्रैल के बाद कौन सा महीना आता है? मई। मई में कितने दिन आ रहे हैं? कह रहे हैं 4 मई तक कैलकुलेट करें तो कितने दिन हम लिखेंगे? 4 दिन। तो 24 + 31 + 30 + 4 हमारे पास नंबर ऑफ डेज आ रहे हैं 89. नाउ विल मूव टुवर्ड द ट्रांजैक्शन नंबर सेकंड लास्ट. What is the due date? 13 June. We have to calculate number of days from debut base date to due date from 4 February to 13 June. How much days will come from 4 February to 13 June? In the month of February, 4 days are will be deducted and we have left with 24 days. 24 days from the month of February. What is the next month? March. There are 31st days in the March. What is the next month? April. There are 30 days in the April. What is the next month? May. There are 31st days in the May. What is the next month? June, and there are 13 June because we have to calculate till 13 June. 13 June we will add this all number 24 plus 31st plus 30 plus 31st plus 13, 129 is the number of days. Now we will do the same procedure for the next last transaction. We have to calculate number of days from 4 February to 20 June. We have 24 days from है मार्च। मार्च में कितने दिन है? 31। मार्च के बाद कौन सा महीना आता है? अप्रैल। अप्रैल में कितने दिन है? 30। अप्रैल के बाद कौन सा महीना आता है? मई। अप्रैल के बाद कौन सा महीना आता है? मई। मई में कितने दिन आ रहे हैं? कह रहे हैं 4 मई तक कैलकुलेट करें तो कितने दिन हम लिखेंगे? 4 दिन। तो 24 + 31 + 30 + 4 हमारे पास नंबर ऑफ डेज आ रहे हैं 89. नाउ विल मूव टुवर्ड द ट्रांजैक्शन नंबर second last. What is the due date? 13 June. We have to calculate number of days from debut base date to due date from 4 February to 13 June. How much days will come from 4 February to 13 June? In the month of February, 4 days are will be deducted and we have left with 24 days. 24 days from the month of February. What is the next month? March. There are 31st days in the March. What is the next month? April. There are 30 days in the April. What is the next month? May. There are 31st days in the May. What is the next month? June, and there are 13 June because we have to calculate till 13 June. 13 June we will add this all number 24 plus 31st plus 30 plus 31st plus 13, 129 is the number of days. Now we will do the same procedure for the next last transaction. We have to calculate number of days from 4 February to 20 June. We have 24 days from February because after 4th February, 5th February to 28th February we have 24 days. We have 31st days in the month of March. We have 30th day in the month of April. we have 31st days in the month of May. We have 20 days in the June because we have to calculate till 20th June. And we will add this all number 24 plus 31st plus 30 plus 31 plus 20. We will get 136. This is our step number 4. Now we'll move towards the step number 5. What is the step number 5? We will multiply number of days with amount. We will multiply number of days with amount. In transaction number 1, we have 0 number of days and amount is 400, but when we multiply 0 with 400 we will get 0. In the next transaction we have 62 days. We will multiply 62 with 500. We will get 31,000. In next transaction we have 89 days and number of amount is 800. We will multiply 89 with 800. We will get 71,200. In the next transaction we have number of days is 129. We will multiply 129 with 700 and we will get 90,300. In the next transaction we have number of days is 136. We will multiply 136 with 1000 and we will get 1,36,000. So this is our step number 1. Put the date of transaction, put the due date, put the number of amount. Step number 4, calculate the number of days or find out base date, then calculate number of days from base date to due date. Step number 5, we have to multiply number of days with amount and we will take the product. Step number 6, we will add the amounts. 400 plus 500 plus 800 plus 700 plus 1000, we will get 3,400. 31,000 plus 71,200 plus 90,300 plus 1,36,000, we will get 3,28,500. Now step number 6 is apply the formula. We have the base date is 4 February and the formula of average due date is base date plus sum of product divided by sum of amount of bill or sum of amount of bill. So base date plus sum of product divided by sum of amount, sum of product divided by sum of amount. What is base date? Base date is 4 February. So we will write 4 February plus what is sum of product? Sum of product we have already calculated is 3,28,500. 3,28,500 divided by sum of amount is 3,400. We have already calculated 3,400. Now we have to divide sum of product divided by sum of amount. We have divided 3,28,500 by 3,400 and we will get 97 days. Now we are left with 4 February plus 97 days. We will do some working to calculate these days. How much days we are needed? We are needed 97 days. We are needed 97 days. We will complete this 97 days. So first of all we will take what is the base date? Base date is 4 February. So we will start from the 4 February. 4 February to 28 February we have 24 days. First of all we will take 24 days. Now how much days are left? We are in need of 97 days. We will have take 24 days from the month of February. We are left with 73 days. As we are in need of 97 days, हमें 97 days की ज़रूरत थी. हमने 24 दिन ले लिए फरवरी से. अब हमें मज़ीद कितने दिनों की ज़रूरत है? 73 days की ज़रूरत है. We are left with the need of 73 days. Now after the February, what is the month? Next month कौन सा होता है February के बाद? February, March. So how much days are available in the month of March? 1st March to 31st March we have 31 days. We have take 31 days from the month of March. Now how much need is left with us? We are in need of 73 days. We have take 31 days from the month of March. We are left with the need of 42 days. 73 days हमें चाहिए थे, 31 days March ले ली. अब मजीद कितने दिन चाहिए? 42 दिन और चाहिए. So what is the next month after March? Next month is April. How much days are available in the month of April? 1st April to 30th April we are available 30th day. We have take 30 days from the month of April. What we are in left 42 days की ज़रूरत थी. 30 दिन हमने ले ली. अब हमें हम कितने दिनों की ज़रूरत है? 12 दिनों की ज़रूरत है. तो 12 दिन कौन से महीने से ले लेंगे? मई से. कौन से महीने से ले लेंगे? मई से. हमारे पास कितने दिनों की ज़रूरत रहेगी? कुछ भी नहीं रह गई. तो लास्ट डेट हमारे पास कौन से आ रही है? 12 मई. लास्ट डेट हमारे पास कौन सी आ रही है? 12 मई. 12 May is our average due date. 12 May is our average due date. जो लास्ट डे आती है ये हमारी एवरेज ड्यू डेट है. इट इज द आंसर ऑफ द होल क्वेश्चन. 12 May is the answer of the whole question. Now I will revise the whole question. Step number 1, write the date of transaction for the whole question. First of all, you have to write the date of transaction for the whole question. Step number 2, write the amount for the whole question. Step number 3, write the due date for the whole question. Step number 4, you have to find out the base date. We have find the base date. Base date is 4 February. Step number 5, we have to calculate number of days from base date to due date. From base date to due date. Base date is 4 February and due date is 4 February. So there is no days are available between 4 February to 4 February. There is no days are available between 4 February to 4 February. So 0. Next one is 7 April. There are some days available between 4 February to 7 February and we have calculated 24 February, 31st March, 7 April and so on. We are left with 762 days. And similarly, we will calculate the number of days for the whole question. The next step is multiply the number of days with the amount. We have multiplied number of days with the amount and we have find the amount in the form of product. Next step, multiply number of days with amount. We have multiplied number of days with amount and we find product. The next step is the summation of amount and summation of bill. You have to sum up this column and you have to sum up this column. We have sum up amount and find 3,400 and we have sum up product. We find 3,28,500. The next step is the application of formula. What is the formula of average due date? Formula is base date plus sum of product divided by sum of amount. Sum of product divided by sum of amount. So we have put the amount in the formula. Base date is 4 February. Sum of product is 3,28,500. Sum of amount is 3,400. The next step is the division of product by amount. We have divided and got 97 days. Now next step is the calculation of 4 February to 97 days. 4 February से हमने करना है because 4 February is the base date. Now I will calculate the number of days required is 97 days. We are in need of 97 days and we will start from the 4 February because base date is 4 February. We have to add 4 February. So I will start 4 February to 28 February, find 24 days. How much days we are in need now? 73 because we are in need of 97. We have take 24 days from February. Now we are left with the need of 73 days. Now I have take 31st days from March. We are in need of 42 days. We have take 30 days from April. We are in need of 12 days. And I have take 12 days from May. So 12 May is our average due date. This is the answer of our question number 1. If it is not clear, please ask questions so that I can clear these questions for you people. Thank you.